Lisa and I both like the idea of supporting local businesses where we can. And we previously had a quote for windows from, I think it was Everest, and they were just like ridiculously expensive. We kind of decided on Abbey for a couple of reasons actually. The moment for us was when we went to the showroom. So I found the whole process it wasn't a pushy sales job. It was like really understanding, giving us some examples, letting us touch and feel the technology that I read a lot about. What I found was here was a company that I started to feel comfortable with, so that if we signed on the dotted line, very quickly we would move through a process of having full technical assessment, a survey done. There was a technical team lined up to support us. There was Richard, the project manager, and I felt comfortable that actually there was a really well-defined process to take us from the point we went, yes, we'd really like to do this, to the point of delivery. I like the fact that when the installation team turned up, so when Craig was leading the installation, when he turned up, he'd been really well briefed. You could tell that. He knew exactly what to expect when he got here. I kind of quite like to get an idea of what they expect to do on that day. So Craig always told me, he said, right, today we're going to do this. Today I've got some ideas about how we're going to work a certain section of the conservatory where we, as I say, it's not a bog standard one. We've almost got like two conservatories together, and he took me through what his plan was to kind of build that out, and great, so I really understood it. So I felt confident, or we both did, confident about ability to deliver. One of the other things I was really impressed with was, so when we had the new conservatory done, you've got the installers for the frame and the windows and the doors. But then we also had some new electrics done, so we've got this living room detail, which also then required plasterer, so we had electrician and plasterer come in. And everything was organised really, really well. So literally, as soon as the conservatory was watertight, the next day, electrician came in for the first fix. Once he had done his job, the plasterer came in. In fact, two of them came in on a Saturday to get the job done, which was really fantastic. And I think, so all in all, it probably took maybe a couple of weeks to get it all done, from the point where we had the old conservatory to a point where the work had been done, the plastering had been finished, and then we said to Abbey we wanted it all up and running by Christmas, all fully done, and we were, so it was good. Trustworthy, definitely, because they actually did exactly what they said they were going to do at any point in the process. Reliable, so when we were told they were going to start, they started. When we were told they were going to finish, they finished. And we've had a couple of tiny little things, but they followed up immediately post installation, which is great. Kind of like being there, just responded very quickly to me. So really responsive, trustworthy, reliable, I would say. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's no reason not to at all. As I say, they've been really good, really responsive. We were really pleased with the outcome of the conservatory itself. We actually use it a lot. We use the room a lot. Whenever we have friends or family over, we end up here. Interestingly enough, we have got a dining room, but we tend to use that less and less. I use it as an office now more than anything. But it's great, it's a really usable space.